Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Night Night by Green Scribble 24. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. You have to put the digits 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. The digits along a thermometer increase from the bulb end. Right. So in this particular case, this digit is higher than that one. Anti-night. Identical digits may not appear one knight's move away from each other. Right. A chess knight move is, if this is the knight, then the knight can go to any of these squares, which is known as an L move or one orthogonal, one diagonal. In this puzzle, this means that none of these could be 5. Right. Highlighted cells are anti-double knight cells. Identical digits may not appear any two knights moves away from those cells. Note, those knights moves needn't be in the same direction, as is the case for some chess variant pieces. I don't get it. They needn't be in the same direction. Yeah, okay. As for some chess variant pieces. Okay. All right. Well, let's take the 5 again. So we started with these. That's the anti-knight, right? The anti-knight still works for everybody, everything. Yeah. Are identical, they may not appear 2 knights away from those. Okay. So the 5, you can't have 5 here, but you can't have 5 in any of these either. Right? Well, this isn't 5 in any case. Right, but as well, oof, it's really okay. Well, we'll have to do it during the. It's going to take a lot longer than I thought, so we're going to have to do it during the solving because it's part of it. Right. Okay. So a sip of tea. Restart the time, and let's have a look. So that's 7, 8, or 9. Now the question becomes, can I get from these two with a double knight's moves? Well, one thing to know, one easy way of doing that is that the knight, you know how on, well, this is 9 by 9, but on, doesn't matter. The chessboard is white, black and white, right? Or dark and light. Some of them are green and red. No, well, I mean, you can get any colors nowadays. But I remember when I was growing up, sometimes you'd go to second, third rate chess tournament, local chess tournament, and they would have nice boards for the top, say, I don't know, 5 boards maybe, and then the quality becomes, doesn't matter what, from, after the 5th board, and the furthest you are from the top boards, the crappier your board is going to be, including some with weird colors. Any case, long tangent. Right. So every time the knight moves, it changes the color of the square, right? So if it's on a light square, it would go to a dark square, and from a dark to a light. So 2 knights moves will take you to the same color, right? Not necessarily that you could. Doesn't mean that if they are the same color, then they are definitely 2 knight squares away. But in this particular case, these two are not of the same color. So There is no way of doing this in 2 knight moves. Well, and this one is too far away, so we're fine, right? Okay, so that didn't help. Right. Right. Okay, but we can do something with these, for instance, to get a taste of what that means. Because where is 1 in box number 4, for instance? Well, it's not there, right? It's not there because of normal Sudoku, and it's not there because of the anti-knight. But this is a double anti-knight, right? So this one is not possible either, because 1, 2. And this one isn't possible either, because 1, 2. Which means that one of these is a 1. For instance, we can do the same with the 7, and we get that one of these is a 7. I don't know where I'm getting from that. We're gonna have to do the 7, but sorry, the 5. But for now, well, that means that one of these is a 1 too, right? It's the same issue. That's the normal anti-knight, Sudoku, and then from this one you could go there, from this one you could go there. So the double anti-knight covers all of those, and one of these are 1 now. Right, and the same is here. One of these is 7. Ah, okay. So this isn't 7. Right. Okay. Can do the same with 9. 9, not 8. 9 and 3, right? No, I'm not sure how that's, if that's helping or not, but we can we? No. As in, we know that these aren't 9, but these aren't either, right? Because this would, if you put a 9 here, then you take away both of these, and the same applies for this 9. But we don't know more than that, right? Any of these 4 could be 9. Right, well, let's have a look at the 5, because it's the same thing, right? Then these can't be 5, and then we forget about these, and that's going to apply everywhere. So these are all 5s. Well, you know what I mean. Right. Now, the question is, what can I eliminate from these? Can I eliminate anything from these? Probably not, right? I mean, these are different color than the 5 in any case, so you can't get to them with 2. And this one is 2 diagonally away, and that's, if you play chess, that's famous or infamous for being the worst distance you can be from a knight. It takes you lots of moves. 4, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think so. So right, so we can't do anything with that. Okay. More tea, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. We only have this thermometer and then anti-knight, right? That's it. Okay. Then I have to figure out what to do from here, right? Okay, we haven't used these yet, but that's because I have no idea what I can do with them. And the 2, for instance, these aren't 2. This one is obviously isn't 2, but we have 3 still. So that's not it. There's something. There's some. some deduction that I'm not seeing out of this 2-knight move. I think I'm missing something, right? Um, I'm not sure. And if we look at this one, for instance, one of these, should I pencil mark this? Does that help? It might. It might. But one, for instance, is everywhere. Well, maybe not everywhere, right? As in, we know already it's not in these. But right, let's pencil mark it and see what I can get out of that. 1, 2 is, well, everywhere. Almost. 3. Oh, I didn't see 3. That's actually quite useful, yeah. That gives me 3 here as well. We'll see. We'll have a look at that afterwards. Let's continue. 4. We have 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. That didn't help out, I can say. Right? That's not very useful, is it? I don't think so. I don't think so. And again, I can't eliminate any of the 3 from this one, because that's, the two diagonal away, and this one is on a different color. So I know I didn't color them, but the colors run along diagonals, right? That's even if you haven't played chess, you've seen a chessboard, I presume, or checkers. Right. What does that mean? I got. I have 3s here. What does that mean? Well, this isn't 3 because of that, right? And these aren't 3. But besides that, do I know anything else? Doesn't look like. Oh, these aren't 3 because of that 3. Of course. Right. Right. What does that mean? Okay, I'm going to pencil mark them just because I want to. Because they can't both be 3, right? So one of those is 3. And if one of these is 3, then this one isn't 3. Does that help? Does that help? I don't know. I don't know. I know that the tea is nice. It's getting hot again in the Netherlands. We're getting our second summer of the year, so I don't know where I should look next. Like I said, there's something I'm not getting. Something I'm not getting. It was only that, right? There's one small thermometer and the anti-night and the anti-double night. Anti-double night. Yeah. So, hmm. This is difficult. I can see things like this one isn't 2 because it would eliminate 2 from all of these. But there are still lots of options here, right? Well, I mean, it's not 7, 8, or 5 either. Okay, but besides that, it's a lot. There are lots of options, right? Um, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I don't have enough connections between things, right? Because these can't be 3 at the same time, for instance, right? Fine, but these, so one of these is a 3. What does that mean? It means that that's not a 3. It never was. Okay. Because we don't need either of these to be a 3, right? This is an option, right? And then I would have no idea what I'm doing. Well, hold on. If this is 3, then that's 3 as well. So is this one and that. Right. If we go from the other side, this is 3, then this isn't 3. And then we do this. Okay, all excellent. What do I get out of that though? Doesn't look like much, does it? Well, maybe I should start looking at columns and rows as well. As for instance, where is 3 in column number 2? I already see that there are 2 places, but it's good to look at that, right? Because it's either in say, cell number 1, so row 1, column 2, or row 9, column 2, right? This can't be 3 because of these 2. This can't be 3, and this one can't be 3 either. So it's one of these. I don't know what that means, but hmm. I really have no idea. So 3 in box number 9, we still have 4 places. Is there anything I can look at here? 1? No, can have 1 here. 2 is already there. 3, we can have 3 here. 4 multiple places. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Yeah, and there are, all of them can be fit here more or less. Well, not 1 and 3. 1 and 3 could be there. Something's fishy. Can I have 8 here? I don't see why not. I can't have 9, but there is a place for a 9, or otherwise there. That's too much. That's too much. I think 3 is the... I don't know if it is, but I think I should concentrate on 3 for a bit. Just to see what's what. So if this was 3, then this one had to be 3, right? Because of this scenario. Do we know where 3 here is then out of that? We don't. That's not ideal, right? So we can still have 3 in any of these. That's definitely not ideal. Well, right, this isn't, of course, but... No. Okay, and if it's the other way around, does that make a difference? No, it does, because now I don't have this one. I don't know if that really helps, but... Uh-huh. Oh, that doesn't work. What? No. Let's try that again. If that's 3, because we have 2 here, if that's 3, then this isn't 3, this one is. And that one then. And this one. So this is always 3. Now I need one of those 2, right? Because I have 3. Fine. And I need one of these. Right. But this one can't be 3 because of that, so this is a 3. And I can't have 3 in any of those. Because here I have an X-wing, so these aren't 3. But this one can't be 3 because it eliminates these. Really? Okay, that's very nice. Well, of course, this one isn't 3 as well. I mean, it's even simpler than that. It's even simpler than that. Right. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm going through it in my head again one more time because it looks like something I could have just messed up. 3, 3, 3. Seems correct. Seems correct. Right, so if this one can't be 3, then now we know that this one is 3. No. This one is 3. So we're off. We get our first digit. Well, I mean, we had 9 given to us by Green Scribble. Right. So now, okay, but that doesn't get me far, does it? As in, I still needed a 3 here, right? I needed a 3 there. And then one of these. Yeah, that's a lot of 3s still. Okay. But I did get a 3, so it's a start. It doesn't exactly break the whole thing open, though, does it? Well, I say that, but now I have 1 in one of these, right? So now it's time to look at ones. I'm going to take the 3s away because that's not going anywhere, and there are 3 of... Oh, that wasn't judicious. Okay, so now I have ones. What does that mean? What does that mean? Besides that this one isn't 1, do I know more? Because this could still be 1, right? No. These two couldn't be 1 because of these two, right? And these aren't either. Now this one isn't either. So I have one of these as 1. One of these as 1. Can I eliminate one of them? Can I eliminate one of them? I can. This one can't be 1. Because if this is 1, then both of these would have to be 1, and that's not allowed. It's the same as what we've done with the 3. That's why I thought I could. As in, I suspected. Right. Right. So now I have to do the whole thing again. I guess that's the whole point, right? Okay. This doesn't look bad though. Okay. Well, if you say rotate this minus 45 degrees, box number 5, I would guess then this one is the problematic one. Let's see if that's true. Let's see if that is true. Let's see if that is true. Where is 1 here? It's in one of those. Where is 1 there? Here, which eliminates both of these. Yes. It's the same issue. See that? I mean, those are follow correctly, right? And then this would be the last one in row number 5, and this one would eliminate both of those from row number 3. Excellent. So this isn't 1, and we get 1 there, which gives me 1 here, 1 there. Okay. But that doesn't. Okay, it's the same stop as the 3, right? So now what do? I do the 2, I guess. Right? Now I have a 2 here. Okay. But the 3 and the 1 were the double knights. Anti-double knight, double knight. So there were a lot of them. Oh, I can do the 7, of course, because there are 2. So let's do the 7. Let's do the 7. And again, if we rotate another minus 45 degrees, I would say that this one has to be the problematic one. Let's see if that is true. Let's see if that is true. Right, so I need 1 here and one of those 2. Right, well, maybe this time there is no problem. And that's plausible, right? That is plausible. Maybe I need to first. You need to what? I don't know. It doesn't look like this one is as problematic, does it? Or was there more to pencil mark that I didn't see? Oh yeah, this one, right? If one of these is 7, then this one can't be 7 anymore, which actually resolved this. And now I would need this one to be 7, which eliminates both of these, and those can't both be at the same time 7. Brilliant again. I hope that I'm doing this correctly and I'm not just making it up now. It's very probable, of course, but yeah, this gives me a 7 here, right? Right. I'll answer myself. So where is 7 now in box number 9? It's not here, it's not there. Of course, it's not here, it's not there. And it can't be here because it would eliminate both of these 7s. It can't be there because it would eliminate both of these 7s. So this is 7, not 7, 7. I need a 7 here now. Still can be any one of them though. Right. Do I know more about this one? Well, it's not one of these. Well, or these, of course. But besides that, this looks okay still. So this one gave me less than the others, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Right, okay. Onwards. Now it's the 9. Now it's the 9. One of those is a 9. One of these is a 9, right? Okay. So if that's the 9, just rotating another minus 45 degrees, this isn't 9. Okay, one of those is a 9. This isn't 9, this is. One of these is a 9. This one can't be 9 because it eliminates both of these. So this is a 9, that's a 9. This becomes a 9 because that one can't be. This becomes a 9, okay, and then where is 9 here? Because both of these are eliminated. Both of these are eliminated, yes. I guess there's probably an easier way of doing this. Maybe. By putting, A's and B's and figuring out that you can't have, say, those at the same time because they would eliminate. No, you'd have to have them there as well. I don't know. If there's a more elegant way of doing this, please let me know. Right. So that's not 9. Neither is this one. This isn't 9. Neither is this one because of those two, these two. So that's a 9. One of these is a 9. Right. But that's about it again, right? Because here, this is not 9, neither are these, but all of these could be 9, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we've gotten somewhere. Sip of tea. So these are from 4 and 6. What does that mean? These are from 4 and 6. I don't know. But maybe, maybe I can do, I don't know, 6, 2, and 4, and 8 now. I don't know if I can, but as in one of these is 2. That's still not gonna help me, is it? How is it going to help? It's not, is it? And now these aren't 2, okay. Neither are these, but still lots of places. What am I missing here? 2 and an 8. Right. A 2 and an 8. Can I eliminate any of that? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. I don't know what I can do with these. 6, where is 6? Both of these are 6. Okay, so this isn't 6. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. 8. I mean, now I know that this one isn't 8. This one was never 8, and these aren't 8. But that's still lots of options, right? This puzzle is not resolved or anything. At least not that I can see. Right. What can I do? What can I do? I don't know, honestly. Do I pencil mark here? Well, I do have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So, which is the ones, the odd ones are the ones that we managed to get the most out because of the anti-double knight. But I still need 2, 4, 6, and 8. 2 is already gone. Okay. So 4, 6, and 8. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Now the thing is, we don't need 4 here, right? Okay. So far so good. We can't have 8 here. Right. But we can have 6. Right? Yeah. Okay. So it's 1 or 6. This is not. Okay, this isn't 6 though. Because of that 6. Oh, neither is this one. Didn't help very much, did it? Now I know that 3 is one of these, right? Since after we got the 7, maybe I should have done another round to see, because yeah, so 1 here. I don't know if that helps, but let's just have a look. I don't know if that helps. Oh, how come I didn't have more 5? Hold on. Did I do something wrong with the 5? No. It's still the same. That's interesting. It's still the same. As in, these are 5, right? Oh, hold on. These can't be 5. Oh, I have to go into that now. Is there an easy way of proving that these can't be 5? Well, the way I saw it is that none of these are 5. And these are exactly these 16 digits repeat here. You can look it up. It's called Fistomofel ring. I think we've proven it a few times on the channel, but it requires coloring, and I have no idea why I'm making excuses. We can do it maybe, but I mean, I don't know if there is anybody watching who doesn't know it. But right, so if we take these, so row one, number one, and row no 1 and 2 and 7 and 8, and say that this is one set. That's 4 times the digits 1 to 9, right? So it's 4 times, yeah, a regular Sudoku set. And then if we take these, so the columns 3 to 7, and we say that's another set. Those are 5 times, right? So yellow was 4, this is 5. But this is a set of the digits 1 to 9. So if we take that out of the blue set, then we have now 4 and 4, right? So they're equal. And if they are equal, then we can take the shared cells away from both, and they would still be equal. Right, which means that, you see it now. The blue set is equal still to the yellow set, which means that if there are no 5s here, we can't have 5s in this empty square. Right, okay, so there is that. Here, it's another time on the channel. Right. Okay, so what does that mean? It just means that these are 5s. Okay. How does that help me? These are 5s. They have no interaction with anything else. As in, they have no interactions with these 5s. And this became a very, very nice pattern, the 5s. I don't know if that's on purpose, but look at that. That's really, it's really, really nice. That's really nice. Okay, but more, how does it help me? Doesn't look like it does. Okay, right, fine. Fine. So what am I still missing here? I'm missing again, well, not again, 2, 4, 6 in this 6, right? We can have 9, we can have 5, and we can have 3, and then get rid of those. Right, and then these are not 6 because of this 6. These are not 4, right? This is not 2 because of these 2. And that's about it. Oh, this is not 8, of course, because of the 8. Oh, and this is not 2. Right. Does that help me though? 4, 6, 4, 6. I don't know. It doesn't look like it at all, does it? Wow. What's the relationship between these? They're the same if they're a 2, but they're not the same if it's a 4, right? If it's a 4, any of those can still be a 2, so this could still be a 4 and this could still be a 2. I'm not sure what it does or what I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking at. Because even I mean, let's assume this is 2 and this is 2, right? Well, why would that be a problem? Okay, what about these? If that's a 4, then these are 2. They're not 4 2. There are two twos. The but what does that matter? If this is a 4, then that would have to be a 4. Okay, one of these is a 4. Who cares? Well, then one of these is a 4. That's interesting. Because this one, those can't be a 4 because of this one. This can't be a 4 because of this one. And this one can't be 4 because it eliminates 4 from both of those. Ah. Oh wow. Really? That easily? That quickly that breaks? If that's a 4, if that's a 4, then this one has to be 2. And if this one is a 2, then that one is a 2. And that, which means that that's a 4. Which means that one of these is a 4. Yeah, that broke very quickly. Because these now aren't 4. This one isn't 4. This one isn't 4. So it's one of these, which means that I would need a 4 here, and that doesn't work. Okay. Okay. So now I need a 6 here, which means that this one becomes a 6. And one of these two become a 6. Okay. Do I know more? Doesn't look like it. Okay. And 4? This is not 4. These are not 4. No, this one can be 4. That's not. Ah, but right. Okay, let's start from this side because none of these are 4. So we need a 4 here. Which means that this becomes a 4. And one of these two is a 4. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're not close, but closer. Is this... I can't eliminate any of these, can I? I mean, even if this is a 4, this could still be a 4. Okay. Now, there was a problem when these were 4. Is that always the case? I don't think so, but let's have a look. So then one of these is a 4, right? One of these is a 4. Why would that be a problem now? I don't think that's a problem. So we don't know which this is. If that's a 4, that's a 2. So this becomes a 2, and one of these is a 4. So this isn't a 4, and this would have to be a 4. Right? No, not right. Because if this is a 4, oh yeah, that's a 2. But I don't know which one of these is a 2. Now I'm doubting what I did previously. Did I say that this is a 4 and it made that a 2, or no, this was a 4 and that this one would have to be a 2 because, well, if the 4 is gone then this is a 2. Right. So that's a different logic that hopefully was correct. Not gonna relitigate it. If it was wrong, then I'll hear about it. Right, but now the 4. So this seems to work. I need something more than just following what if this happens and that happens. I'm missing something and I really don't know what. I don't know what. Still missing 6, 7, and 8 here. But any of those could still be 6, 7, and 8, right? It looks like it. It looks like it. Right. Do I know more about 3 here now? Well, these aren't 3. We know that. These aren't 3. Okay. No, we don't know more about this. Any of those could still be 3, right? They only eliminate 1, so it should be okay. Ah, no, this one can't be 3. Oh, for the same reason that we did multiple times. Because if that's a 3, then it eliminates this one and that one. And both of these would have to be 3, and that doesn't work. And if this one isn't 3, then one of those two is a 3. Let's do this one again. So these aren't 3. This one isn't 3. This isn't 3 because it breaks these. This isn't 3 because it breaks those, right? But a 3 here breaks these as well, because a 3 here eliminates this one and that one, and these can't be at the same time 3. So this isn't 3. Right, so we get a 3 here, which is... Oh, which gives us a 5. Okay, but there are no interactions without the... Well, I mean, okay, no knight interactions. Of course, there are Sudoku interactions. That actually quite helps. Right, let's continue. 3. Did that... No, that didn't matter, did it? Well, right, now I have an X-wing, so I need a 3 here. But I can't have 3 there because of that 3, or here. So this becomes a 3. Okay. Brilliant. Brilliant. Have a few things now. Right. So what else? What did we get out of that? Oh, we got a 1. Did we? Yeah, we got a 1. Right. What does that do? Doesn't do much. Well, oh, it doesn't do much. I was looking at box number 3 thinking, oh, well, it didn't really do much, but it eliminates 1 from here, which is amazing. Amazing, I tell you. Gives us another 5. Gives us another, well, 2 5s to be clear, to be exact. 4 2 3. Yeah, I think now we're cooking. I think cooking with gas. 2 and 5, right? No. 2 and 8, both still acceptable. Okay, let's continue here. 2 4 9, all still okay. It looks like it. Wow. Right, let's have a look here. Here I'm still missing a 4 and an 8, right? 4 and an 8. Well, this one can't be 4, so it's 8, 4, and this would have to be 2 then, which gives me an 8 here, which is great. We'll see why in a bit. Translation, I have no idea why, but all right. So here I'm still missing a 2 and a 6, right? Well, and a 7. This one isn't 7 though. Okay. Okay. Is there anything better than pencil marking? Is there anything better than pencil marking? Doesn't look like it. 8 is in one of these two. What else am I missing? I have 6. 1. 1 is in one of these, right? Yeah, but does that help? And 1 is in, oh yeah, of course, here. Can't have 1 in any of those. This one because of that, so this becomes 1, which gives me a 1 here. Right, now we have all the ones. Great. Let's look at the next one. 2. One of those should be a 2, since these can't be 2, which means that we need a 2 here, and it's there because this one can't be 2. Right, that doesn't give me a 4 because I pencil marked too many 4s. Right, 3 we have, oh, maybe the 4, because this isn't 4 and this isn't 4. Well, this one isn't a 4 either, so we need a 4 here, which means that this isn't a 4, and that becomes a 4, that becomes a 6, and that becomes a 5. That helped. That definitely helped. Right, is that now 2, 4, 8 what I'm missing? Yeah, it is. And this one can't be 2 or 4, so it's definitely an 8. Multiple reasons. That's an 8. That's a 7. Right, and here I'm still missing, what am I missing? 6 and a 7? Oh, they're both still available. Okay. And then I would need a 2, a 2, an 8, and a 9. Right, but those can't be 8. That helps. So that's an 8. That's a 2, and that's a 9. Right. Right, let's continue. 2, 4. Oh, okay, let's maybe have a look at just the ones that are already resolved first. The ones that are already resolved first. There aren't a lot of them. What's that? It's 2, 4, or 9. Well, it's not 4, but it can be 2 or 9. This one is a 2 or a 4. And what am I still missing? Oh, and lots of things. Lots of things. Interesting. I'm missing something, right? Please tell. Oh yeah, I am missing something. This can't be 9. Probably for a long time. I have no idea, but right. So now this isn't 4. This isn't 4. This would have to be 4. This would have to be 4. That's 2 or 9. Can't be 9. So we're getting somewhere now, because this is 2 or 6, right? Oh, yeah, I'm still missing something. I will figure it out. That's a 4. Yeah, I saw it. This can't be 7 because of this 7. 2, 7, 6, 7, 6, 2. Right, moment of truth. Yay! Oh, looks good as far as I can tell. Okay, well, I don't know how far Sven can tell without the solution in these kind of things, but hey, it says that it's okay. I'll have a sip of tea to that. Right. I really hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, please like and subscribe. Maybe share. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.